Good afternoon. Welcome to Queen in the Classroom. I'm your lovely host, EQ, Education Queen, coming to you live from my classroom. It's the second week of school, just about wrapping up second week of school. And while I was thinking of topics for wanting to speak to you on, then the common theme kept popping up, and it was how relationships and communication are the pillars for any kind of, you have to build that strong foundation, right? But these are the two pillars for having success in life. And let me explain. If you want to be successful, you need to be able to build relationships. You need to be able to communicate. And this applies to school, professional life, personal life, anything in the world. You want to be successful, you can't do it alone. You have to be able to communicate your needs to others. You have to be able to build a relationship with others, because the world doesn't work with one person thinking they can do it all on their own. You have to be able to use the people around you. You have to be able to build relationships and communicate with people around you. So you're going to hear those two words a lot today in today's podcast. First, let's talk about communication. You need to be able to have open communication. And what that means is being genuine, being honest, being able to be yourself and authentically yourself, not the yourself that you think other people need to see from you. It is yourself, and being able to be comfortable being yourself, because I think that is where a lot of people get tripped up. They want to portray this person that they believe others need or others want at the cost of their own sanity and their own comfort level. We pretend, we put on a mask. And in order to find success, you need to be yourself and be comfortable being yourself. That can be a whole other podcast. Maybe that'll be down the road. You need to be able to express your needs to others. People are not mind readers. And if you do not tell them that something is bothering you, or whether you like something, don't assume people know. They are not mind readers. So that's all in part of being a good communicator. Another one is expressing your expectations and your boundaries. Take, for example, school. I have expressed the expectations. Teachers usually do the first week of school. Express those expectations, set the tone from the beginning. Here is the boundary, so that students know right off the bat, here's what I can do in this classroom and here's what I can't. Take that to a personal level. Here's my boundary. Here's my expectations for having access to me. Set them, keep them. That could be a whole another podcast too, is keeping and holding those boundaries. You express them, but now keep them. All of that's under communication. Being genuine, being honest, being yourself, expressing your needs, expressing your expectations, and expressing your boundaries. Now let's jump to the other side. Relationship building. When you can build an effective, and how to build an effective relationship comes down to trust, being honest, and being able to feel safe. There is such freedom when you do not have to worry about basic needs. There is a breath of fresh air when you are in a safe spot, because that allows you to be yourself. That allows you to open up, that allows you to know you're not going to get judged. And how do you do that? You communicate your needs and wants and your boundaries and your expectations, so that you can build that relationship of feeling safe and open and honest and a non-judging zone and a welcoming environment. So again, relationships and communication go hand in hand. So how do you do this? You need to be yourself, and the yourself that is true to you, not the yourself that you believe other people need from you, not the yourself that you think others want from you, but yourself. Remember, you are more than enough. You always have been and always will be. You are more than enough. Let other people see that. And if you are too much, then you're too much for some people. Those are not your people. You won't be enough. You won't be too much for the right person, because you are already enough. You also need to be genuine. Be authentic. This is who I am. And those who are accepting of that, that's who you build relationships with. That's who you communicate with. Give your time to others. This is also how you build an effective relationship and an effective communication skills. You give your time and attention to those people who are worthy enough to have it. And lastly, don't betray yourself. This is how you build relationships. This is how you communicate effectively. Do not betray yourself. If something is not okay, don't say it's okay. If something upsets you and you say it's okay, you're betraying yourself. Do not betray yourself. I spoke really fast. I'm gonna do a recap. And while I was writing all of this down, because it was just like a big brain dump for me, very cathartic, by the way, I have so many other things that I can talk about within each of these. So I might make this a series on how relationships and communication are the pillars to being successful in life, both professionally and personally. But let's talk about this again. Open communication. First, let's start there. Being genuine, being honest, being yourself, expressing your needs, expressing expectations, and expressing boundaries. How do you build an effective relationship? Being honest, being true to yourself, and being trustworthy. How do you do that? You're gonna be yourself. You're gonna be genuine. You're gonna give time and attention to those who are deserving of that, who give that back to you. Reciprocate it. And you are not going to betray yourself. This is how I build relationships in my classroom. All of these things. And it starts with the core, it starts with me. I set the tone so that others feel welcome and safe, always in my room. I have examples for all of these. I'm gonna make it a series, but this is a great stopping point, and I'm so excited to give this out to the world. So, have a great day, make smart choices, be kind to one another. Start thinking about the things that make a relationship good for you. Start thinking about the things that you wanna start expressing needs and boundaries for, and how effective communication can help build those relationships in your life. I will see you so soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.